Hi, Aquarius. It's your weekly reading for April 24th to April 30th of 2016. My name is Renee Michelle, and this is my YouTube channel, Chronicles of a Hoodoo Spiritualist. Aquarius, we won't be having spiritual awareness this week. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comment. I really do appreciate it. Aquarius, enjoy this beautiful weather. Lord, don't you love when the seasons change? Isn't it phenomenal? It's amazing what God can do. Nature is awesome, and I feel good being out here today. So here's your weekly reading. Quick and simple, very simple. If you want to contact me for a reading, if you want to book a reading, hoodoospiritualist.net, hoodoospiritualist.net, hoodoospiritualist.net. All the information will be provided down below, Aquarius. It's a beautiful day. I can't show you the other side, but it's all this playground. All these little babies running around. They ain't got nothing to do today. 2-3 years old little ones. And they're playing on all these monkey bars and slides that they can fit into this area. 3 more. So what's going on beneath the surface is the Hierophant, right? And I feel for some of y'all that you are finding for the first time in your life the true meaning of God. Of understanding the true meaning of God, right? And how He is manifest in your world. Like how you felt like He'd forsaken you, but then you'd forsaken Him, and then you've been fighting, let's just say, right? But I feel like after you look back on the last situation that you were involved in, after you look back on your life, you say to yourself that it had to have been God, because how else did you get this far, Aquarius? How else did you get to where you are? There's no way. Didn't have no win. And as soon as I said that about you, how far you got. Look, there go one of my cards. Aquarius, you take that very seriously. Hold on. I have to reset the cards. I'm not even going to re-record. I think I can remember because I really didn't look at the cards before I sat them up. But I think I have a pretty good idea how they were set. Spirit will help me. This is this. Yeah. This was here. Take heed to that, because that was very important. Because coming into this week, I feel like you ending this week wanted to feel more like yourself, wanting to be seen for who you really are and truly are, and I feel like that's the Star card, right? I also feel like your divine energy has come. You are floating on air, and God knows, and God is watching you, and I feel like you know, right? Because see, I'm focused on the halos and the angel putting the king on the bull's head, right? So I feel like the crown on the bull's head, I feel like you're being crowned, right? Your fortune is now turning into a positive direction. At the beginning of the week, we had the Justice card, so I feel like you're going to get some justice, right? You're going to get adjudicated. You're going to feel more balanced now that you started to let people go and let things go and let bad habits go and let bad situation go. You have the Judgment card, which is about you making an assessment of the things, the vices, everything else that no longer serves you, and getting rid of it so that you can have more abundant, beautiful, wonderful, glorious things coming into your life. because this emotionally and manipulative abuser, the magician, because the magician is more manipulative, more emotional abuse, right? Because they like to have little soldiers and shuffle around the pieces of the puzzle to make your world unmanageable and unlivable, just cause you a lot of pain and suffering, right? By the middle of this next week, you'll know that this is over. By this week, you'll know that this is over. You'll know that this is finished. You'll know that this is done. It's something that you knew was coming to an end, but now, for the first time, for a long time, you really understand that it is over at the middle of the week. You really get it. Like this, redraw the line in the sand, right? And as a signifying, like, I think by the end of the week, Aquarius, you're going to be looking back on this relationship, right? And you're going to be happy to go into your recluse world. So I feel like there's going to be a reevaluation on your part because the Lover's card is here. There's also going to be like, this whole thing is like, I got to disconnect myself from this individual. No matter how much I love them, I have to walk away, right? So I feel like after knowing during the middle of the week, by Friday, you're having a real contemplation about the good part of the relationship. And you're going to think back and say, oh man, it was good, but you're going to understand that you can't do it no more, right? And it's going to cause you to go into self-reflection. The Hermit is really a time for learning and knowing self, right? You're really learning a lot of things, whether through books, whether through education, whether through just going over step by step your past life and past information and working yourself out to know what you don't want to go through and what you don't want to be bothered no more with. And you have to spend the time to yourself. And let me explain why. You spend the time to yourself so you don't get no outside input. There is no third party. There's no extra information. There's nobody changing your mind. There's nobody getting involved with your own thoughts and feelings. It's between you and the Jehovah. I'm going to say this just like they said it, between you and the Jehovah. And I can't remember the last time I said that. But anyway, between you and God. So there's some of you that are of Jehovah Witness faith, then that is pertaining to you. All right. So I feel like you have a lot of creative ideas. I feel like you want to travel, right? You want to go far, right? I have the Empress here, and that's motherly energy, but I'm really focused on the background and the mountains and the ocean and the Chariot card in reverse, meaning that you want to take a chance on these new creative ideas, these new creative endeavors, going on trips, but right now you just can't even move. Because I feel like when I see the Chariot in reverse, it's almost like I can't move. I can't do nothing. It goes from like full force, straight ahead, go to just straight stop. And I feel like y'all like, no, I just can't move. I think some of you are just focusing. I just got to focus on being a mother right now. And then I'll do everything else later. You know what I mean? Okay, then Aquarius, monthly's coming up next. Stay blessed and Ashe.